What's happening, YouTube? You are listening to Immortal Coil, your future minister of whiskey mysticism. Revolution is my name. And today, we're talking Tuscan Raiders. Now, before we ride single file to hide our numbers, I'd like to ask you to like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment, let me know what you want to see on future editions of Savage Spirituality. The Book of Boba Fett is streaming on Disney+. So far, we're 3 episodes in, and I am not super impressed. If you would like my episode-by-episode synopsis, you can join me Wednesdays, 6:45 p.m. Pacific, 9:45 p.m. Eastern, on the Savage Perspective. Since this show drops on Wednesdays, that is the prime time to hear my unadulterated thoughts on what is becoming very substandard Star Wars. The Book of Boba Fett is serving to cutesify Boba Fett and the Tuscan Raiders. Can't say I ain't surprised, given that Disney is in the business of catering to children and selling product. Boba Fett was a disgusting, slimy, worst of the worst, piece of shit asshole of a bounty hunter. He was hired by gangsters and Sith Lords to do things in public that they could not be seen sticking their hands into. Because of the biz, Disney has to sanitize this character to prep him for mass consumption. The way that they're doing this is the Book of Boba Fett. In the Book of Boba Fett, shortly after he claws his way out of the Sarlacc pit, he is found and enslaved by a group of Tuscan Raiders. In some sort of Last Samurai, Dances with Wolves scenario, Boba Fett earns their respect, is taught how to fight, given indigenous weapons and clothing, and then in return helps them with their high-tech problems. Disney is interested in presenting a broader vision of the Tuscan Raiders. We learned that Tatooine once had an ocean. The astrophysicist in me wants to believe that Tatoo 2 was born after Tatooine was capable of supporting sentient life, and that the ocean's dissolving was witnessed by intelligent eyes. Perhaps the Tuscans and the Jawas were descendants of that once sentient race from long, long ago. The Book of Boba Fett also goes out of its way to say that the Tuscan Raiders are comprised of a group of nations, some of which are less civilized and some of which are more civilized, at least in terms of how they treat outsiders. From 1977 to 2021, most people's conception of the Tuscan Raiders was this.
Just where do you think you're going?
Master Luke is your rightful owner now. We'll have no more of this Obi-Wan Kenobi gibberish. And don't talk to me of your mission either. You're fortunate he doesn't blast you into a million pieces right here.
No, it's all right, but I think we better go. What's wrong with him now?
There are several creatures approaching from the southeast.
Sand people, or worse. Come on, let's go have a look. Come on! Well, there are 2 banthas down there, but I don't see any... Wait a second. They're sand people, all right. I can see one of them now.
So you, my fellow savages, can forgive my misperceptions of these peoples. But since this is savage spirituality, we're going to look into the belief systems of these people who have adapted to the harsh deserts of Tatooine life, devising a system of beliefs and cultural idioms crucial to their survival as a race. And to honor the passing of George Lucas's original vision of these guys being a sort of Saturday matinee villain of the week, I humbly offer you my top 3 savage Tuscan Raider executions. Number 1 has to be Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Padme Amidala finds Anakin Skywalker in turmoil, absent-mindedly working away in the mechanical room on the Lars homestead. She can tell he's upset. She's bringing him food and trying to calm him down. And when she finally discovers what's troubling him, it is one of the most brutal things I've ever seen in Star Wars. And for the first time, we see a glimmer of the thing that Anakin Skywalker would become.
Is it you?
I'm here, Mom. You're safe.
Annie? Annie? Oh, you look so handsome. My son. Oh, my grown-up son. I'm so proud of you, Annie.
I missed you.
Now I am complete. I love
Stay with me, Mom. Everything.
I love.
Next one, and I am not a fan of having to say this, but when Boba Fett walks back to the Tuscan village that he was re-raised in his bubble bath dream, the bearer of good news from the Pikes, yet somehow unaware of that dick up his ass, comes upon a scene which is supposed to represent the ripping away of something sacred from his very breast. Whoever the fuck it is that Boba Fett has to put in his crosshairs have made themselves known. The final example comes from the 2015 Darth Vader comic book series. In the same issue that Dark Chrysanthemum is first introduced in, we learn that Darth Vader, there to press Sidious's interests, has one last business to attend to. My name's Immortal Coil. Lift high whatever it is you imbibe, and until next time, my friends, stay savage.
It's